Redemption, the action of saving or being saved from sin, error, or evil. Bruh, I'm pretty sure we all heard the saying, if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile, right? And basically what that means is if you let them get away with a little bit, they'll see how much they can get away with. They'll see how far they can take it, how far they can push it. And this creates what we call a slippery slope, because it starts off with something small, like being on Instagram Live with a firearm, but then it can end up being something significant like a body on Instagram Live, right? And I'm being facetious, but y'all get the point that I'm making. And these young athletes, these young superstars, artists, entertainers, influencers, they sign these contracts and they make all this money on the front end, a large lump sum of money, and they have no one around them to keep them on the straight and narrow, right? Matter of fact, I believe that they are encouraged to do destructive behaviors because they know they have a lot of influence, a lot of eyes are on them, right? And if we can get this person of significance to do something destructive and they influence all of these other people, then all of these other people would do it too, thinking that it's cool, right? And it's not all just on Ja, right? He a young dude, he's still learning, right? But that got me to thinking, like, do these celebrities ever take it to a point where it's too far? Like, can they ever go far past the point of being redeemed or having any type of redemption? Is there ever a point where they can go too far, where they can't be forgiven or redeemed for their actions or how they influence people? Because it's not just influencing people, it's influencing the people that they influence as well, bro. It's a cycle.
Man, I was flooded with millions of dollars from the time I was 16 all the way to this point in my life. And I woke up one morning and I was like, damn, they got me. Man, look at the shit I spoke about. Look at the shit I put in these people's ears.
These bitch found sex in me. I'm in a cocaine white tee and I make millions in my seat. Basketball playing stretching me. Inside the car we live in suits. I showed a bitch I be BYB. They gon' get trapped. Hit another rose fresh from head to top.
Bruh, Ja Morant represents us as the consumer, right? Impressionable, young, easily influenced. Not saying that he's not smart enough to think for himself and make his own decisions, but easily influenced, right? And you can see how that influence damages your life, right? Now, me personally, I think everybody should have one on them, bro. I don't see a problem with what he did, but I understand the bigger picture and how it's bigger than just one individual. Kind of like how Juice WRLD said he was influenced by Future to indulge in substances at such a young age, and look where he ended up, right?
You're talking about how you were in 6th grade when Future dropped Dirty Sprite. And Future, you said listening to that, you said you talked to Future. What'd you tell him?
I said, bro, that shit got me wanting to sip lean like 6th grade.
6th grade.
Niggas don't even pay attention to music that closely in 6th grade. I knew I was different because when I used to try to, hey, you heard what he said? He said blah blah blah. Like I used to try to say lyrics. Like he said this, you heard that? Because it'd be like a raw metaphor to me and shit. Niggas my age would be like, nigga, what?
Man, I feel very wrong about a lot of things. How many lives I actually am responsible for when it comes to my music? How many kids and people have gotten in the car or put this shit in their ears and actually went hurt someone? And now I'm sitting back like, damn, I can't do it all in one day, but I promise to clean whatever I can clean. But it's gonna take time.
Bruh, now we live in a time where we can see these rappers and these influencers sign these contracts in real time, in real life, right? Like, we learned about all this stuff, but it was stuff that was done behind the scenes. Now we can see it happen right in front of us. Now we can see how someone can gain a certain amount of influence on the internet and then build their own audience, and then we literally see them, quote unquote, sell out, right? We see them change physical attributes about themselves. They do the poses and the symbolism. They dye their hair blonde, right? All of these things people do and no one pay attention to, and they make all this money, bro. All this money up front, right?
Hey, how y'all doing? Come on up here, man. Y'all whole squad, you know what I'm saying?
man, I know Yo Gotti was sitting there like, bruh, Glorilla, sign this contract and y'all hoes get the fuck off my plane, bruh. Get all these ratchet ass demons, bruh. Who the fuck want to be around that, right? And then after they sign these contracts, you see them switch up and start doing all the symbolism, right? Nobody ever stopped and wonder why people pose and take pictures like this. Oh, they're just doing it because they're artistic or they're being creative. Like, no, nigga, they all doing the same thing. They all doing the same artistic, creative BS, bro. Like, nah, bro, the best place to hide something is right in front of people's faces, right? You ain't even know, bro. Like, come on, bro. They do all the same symbolism right in front of your face. Your favorite rapper, your favorite artist, your favorite influencer. This is ridiculous, bro. And y'all don't even see it. Like, bruh. And then they do the blonde hair monarch ritual. You know, a lot of these people don't even look right with the blonde hair. They got all this influence. Like, look at this dude, bruh. Blonde hair don't even look right. And they all represent something negative, right? Like, they always constantly have people dying around them. They got hella baby mamas getting angry at them on Mother's Day. You know, they locked up or incarcerated and their careers put on pause. Like, nothing positive is coming from none of these people, bruh.
I also, send my apologies, to everybody, the league, myself, my teammates, my family for, putting that negativity towards, all of us with a, bad decision.
All the ghosts.
Bruh, you recording?